Deck the halls with your Yanderes. Fa la 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 la. Hello, my sexy muffins. I know I've been slow the last couple of days, and it's because of family freaking poo poo. And I was not going to be doing anything with my family, but things happen, and so I'm going to be having cinnamon rolls and hot chocolate with my family and such for the holidays on Christmas Eve. But that means there's going to be more stress, so I just wanted to do a video that I was able to do so it's not a Christmas theme. Not a Christmas theme one. I apologize. But it is a video that I could get able to get done. So I at least gave you some guys some content. And also I have to stay on top of the thing with YouTube because if I just stop making videos, my other videos will go down when I come back and the algorithm does not like that. So I do have to stay somewhat on top. But I did what I was able to do instead of forcing myself to do something that would be very stressful and just not as good. So anyways, this is for Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. It's a Demon Slayer video, and it's with Kokushibo. I hope I'm saying that right. Kokushibo with Oiran. I hope I'm saying that right. Listener. So that's what we're going to do. A female Oiran listener with Kokushibo, headcanons, and trait, and maybe a scenario at the end. So let's do this. Disclaimer: Kokushibo is not Yandere canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yanderes is fine, just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. And also, as I write this because I forgot, disclaimer: this takes place. Sorry, my spaces are terrible. In the 1920s. I forgot the two. 1920s, pretty much. In Japan. So, women could still be more or less bought when working as ladies of the night. I do not support anyone buying anyone else ever. Okay, because there is mentions of that in this, and I just wanted to put the disclaimer so no one can say that, oh, you're a terrible person, yada yada. I obviously don't support yandere content either, but it's just what it is. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Kokushibo was a man who did not often go for the sins of the flesh, but he did have the urge to lay with a woman and sometimes even a man. With working with Lord Muzan, he did have time to court a woman. He didn't have much time to court a woman or a man for that matter. When Daki told him there were plenty of beautiful women in the red light district, he decided to go and see for himself. Since he is Muzan's business partner, he had plenty of money to spend on one of the working women or men. He went in his more human looks, just like Daki could appear human, so could he. He had come in looking for. Well, he had come into one of the houses and was looking over all the girls, and none of them caught his interest. That was until you came out, a beautiful Oiran who walked with grace. You were going to see a client, and he stepped right in front of you as you had captured his attention in awe. He knew by the clothes you were an Oiran, and he told the owner of the house that he would pay triple what the other man was paying for you tonight. Of course, the owner of the house could not deny this, so he would so you ended up being escorted out by Kokushibo. You wondered if this man was a noble with the way he carried himself. Kokushibo took you to the best hotel, and he would remove your clothes and examine your body with his hands and his mouth. He had never felt such attraction for anyone in all his days as a human or demon. He would ravish you completely, making sure to mark you with his mouth. He would have been so tempted to taste your red stuff, but he would not do so right away. Every night he has off, he comes to ravish you, and part of him wants to have your body molded to him, if that was a possible thing, to give you such enjoyment so you will only crave him so that you will only crave him and him alone, and also that you will crave him as much as he craves you. He, of course, on the nights that he is not with you and he has to work for Lord Muzan, he would not want you to be with another client. So he makes arrangements with the owner of the house to pay double every night he was not there, but he would only pay when he came back. If you had been touched the nights he was gone, well, those men or women would be unalived, and their heads would make their way into the owner's room. It is not just to punish the vile, unworthy people who thought they could be allowed to touch you, but it. Sorry, I forgot an I on this because my keyboard sucks. But also, it was to send a message that if he was paying double for you, then no one was to touch you but him. Soon, almost everyone would know the risk of having you in their bed. Everyone would know that you were a claimed woman. Rumors that he was a demon would start to spread as well. He would deal with any rivals that tried to hire your services or tried to have adult fun time with you. They would lose their heads. He would not blame you, at first at least, as he knows that it is just your job. Of course, he will remind you that in your time off from working as an Oran, you were to lay with no man, woman, or anyone else, or be with them in any adult fun time, or romantic, or any way like that relationships. He was so supposed to be the only man you were ever to be with. He would one day buy you from the house you were Oran of. He would not let you escape him, and he did buy you. He would take you with him, confessing his loves for you. It did not matter if you accepted his love or not, but if you did, that would make things go much smoother for the both of you. It would also make him pleased with that you have accepted his love, as you are to be his soon to be wife and he will be your soon to be husband. If you turn his love down, he would tell you it did not matter. He had bought out your debts and you now simply belong to him. That's how he would see it, at the very least. You would have no way or say in the matter of marrying him or not. He once again would marry you and wait to turn you into a demon, or try to at least, so that he can make you love him. If you fall to sickness or are almost unalive, he will turn you into a demon regardless. He may want to he may want you to love him of your own free will and be loyal to him of your own free will, but he would never let you escape him. You are his, and that means that even death is not allowed to take you from him. When you lose your memories being turned into a demon, he will be air quotes around honest with you and say you are his wife and he is your husband. Sorry, I scrolled a bit too far. There we are. That you always loved him and that he was the only man you wanted to be with. He made this up but played it off as the truth because he can take advantage of you losing your memories. He can also manipulate the situation to make you love him and only him. That way you will never want to leave him and he can control you more. You are his Oran and one day you will be his wife. It is just a matter of time until you belong to him and him alone. And now, scenario time. You had been laying in the bed with Kokushibo every night for the last 3 months. He has consumed most of your time that you rarely got days off. And the days you did get off, he paid double that you didn't have to work with any other clients. So in the days that he was not there, the days that you had off, he was there watching you and making sure you slept with no one else. But the days that fell on him having to work and you having a day off were the best because you were allowed to leave and see your partner. Your partner was someone by the name of partner's name, and you loved them deeply. You were planning on running away with him, but since Kokushibo has been working you ragged in the bedroom, you had little time to be with them. You run to them and they are waiting for you as you sent letters to them. But once you got there, their head was chopped off. You screamed and fell on your bottom as you stare in horror as the head rolled between your legs. You stare in horror at it and then you look up as the body dropped to the ground. It was Kokushibo, but he was not what you thought he was. He was a demon. Demon! You cry out and start scrambling backwards, trying to get away from him. Do not fear, my darling. You are my Oiran, and you will be my wife. Sneaking around behind your future husband's back and trying to lay with another person. I thought you would know better by now, he says. And then he grabs you and throws you over his shoulder. You kick and scream, but there was nothing you could do. No one would come near a demon like this to protect you, especially since the demon appeared to be the man who had claimed you as his. Everyone just went into their houses and left you to be kidnapped by the upper moon. You are now the upper moon's captive bride, and he will never, ever let you go. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it and all that good stuff. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. Again, thank you. And if there is more Demon Slayer stuff you want to see, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it and all that good stuff. And also, if you want any series me to continue, go to my homepage on my YouTube channel. There will be a pinned short video that's less than 3 minutes that is on my homepage for my YouTube channel, and you can go there and actually type in the series that I have that you want me to continue. Maybe Demon Slayer, Has-Been Hotel, Hetalia, whatever, any series I have. Check it out, put it there so I have it all in one place. Okay, so that's taken care of now. Patreon outro, Patreon outro. And let's do this. Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. I appreciate you. Thank you, Gav. And I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it. Once again, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Happy holidays. Bye-bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro, a baseball bat. If you were in this situation, how would you feel about Kokushibo unaliving your partner who you loved and basically kidnapping you fireman style? I would probably be upset, but also, oddly enough, a little bit turned into excitement. I can't say the other words. But anyways, excited in the downstairs area. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.